Nice mic hit, brother. I like that intro. Welcome, guys. This is the MMA neighborhood.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm Devin.
I'm Steven.
And we are having a great time. And how could you not after watching UFC 268?
Yeah.
Usman versus Covington 2. Oh, man, did that not deliver or what, guys?
And trust me, that wasn't the only one. But before we go to the main event, or the main card, I just want to skim through these prelims real quick.
Yeah, we had some hot prelims.
Bro, we had some Edmund versus some French dude whose corner was Cyril Gane. The Frenchman ended up knocking him out in the second round. Then we had Philip Haas versus Chris Curtis, and man, what a back and forth that was. But
that was an interesting one.
Dude,
that was getting his ass kicked.
Chris
right?
Curtis was getting his ass kicked the whole first round, and then he ended up dinking him right on the chin, Philip Haas, and Philip Haas ended up going
Joe
down.
Rogan was like, he needs to stop his momentum.
Yes,
Damn.
exactly. Joe Rogan called it.
Yeah, and it was stopped.
Oh, yes. And then it was Alec Quinta versus Bobby Green. Bro, what a fight. But I knew my Bobby Green was very confident. I knew he was going to fuck homeboy up, and he ended up knocking him out in the first round.
Damn.
And as you could tell, then we're going down, as you can see, a pattern, maybe 3 knockouts in a row.
Lots of finishes, baby.
Now the fourth and final prelim fight, Alex Pereira versus Andreas. Now,
this was the man who is finished Israel Adesanya in the glory in kickboxing.
Yes.
And he has some high hopes in MMA.
Yes.
He's very fresh and green, but look, he came in very mean.
Well,
and
Andreas was wrestling fucking him the whole first round. Then it gets into the second round, and then before Andreas could get him down, Alex throws that flying knee and straight up he knocks him out.
Obliterated the guy. They put him up against a good challenger. They put him against a peer wrestler, and
yeah, it was good.
We got to see if the striking was if he was able to be able to defend the takedowns and implement his striking that he's known for. And fortunately, the first round was a little tough, but the second round he got that distance and that flying knee.
Yeah, dude. It was great. So
money.
Just to start the prelims, we have 4 knockouts in a row.
Yeah.
Now we getting into the main card.
Yeah, and some would say the people's main event.
There you go,
This
baby.
is none other than Justin Gaethje taking on Michael Chandler.
Dude,
baby.
oh my God.
This was so amazing. I cannot stop. I'm still hard from it. And I will not let go of this. Anytime I bring it up, baby, it's just instantly back.
This is literally, I couldn't believe what I was watching. My heart was pumping. I was nervous, man. I thought I was going to have a heart attack. My arms were fucking numb and shit.
The whole
it was
fight
too much.
Screaming. I think I lost my voice in this one. And I been wondering, like, what's going to be fight of the year? Because as you know, Steve and I, at the end of the year, which is coming up soon, maybe in a couple more podcasts, we do a final end of the year special.
Yes.
We pick our fight of the year, submission of the year, knockout of the year, fight of the year, and all that. And I was like, what's gonna be fight of the year?
Yeah.
But I might be giving away now. But dude, this one, all I could say was fight of the year, fight of the year. This is crazy. I was screaming every round. Every round was intense, baby.
Bro, that first round, just to start off, they come out swinging like haymakers, bro, and they are exchanging hits like no other. Like, they're exchanging bombs. And Michael Chandler in the first round, to me, has got the edge. He's dazing him, and it was going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It was a very competitive first round. Yeah, I gave it to Chandler the first round. That
first round was gnarly. They just went straight to it, baby.
Yeah,
there was no even thinking. All the training went out the window within the first 10 seconds. It was like we're just gonna go in and kill each other. Yeah. And Chandler's coming in with heat, baby. Those right hands are hitting. But Justin Gaethje, man, he's still staying strong in the pocket and landing his own counters. But Chandler, dude, just not giving a fuck about anything. And he comes in trying to bomb Gaethje's head off. Yeah, first round. Who did you give that first round to?
I gave it to Chandler because I feel like Chandler landed more bombs. Granted, they were exchanging, but he honestly, I felt like he dazed him more times in the first round than vice versa versus Justin Gaethje versus Chandler.
I lean towards Chandler in the first round too.
Yeah, I think it was kind of clear to me.
Yeah.
But going to the second round, now this is where shit started being a little more one-sided. Justin Gaethje he dropped him. He dropped him with a solid fucking uppercut.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say one-sided because Chandler's going at him as much as he can.
I mean, true, but
there was a defiant moment when Justin Gaethje caught Chandler with a beautiful placed uppercut,
it was solid.
Placing Chandler right on his son. And Chandler was like, oh, shit. Dude, but back up he came, and he still came at Justin Gaethje. Dude. This was the thing. Justin Gaethje, coming from the Tony Ferguson fight, he looked great, and then Khabib didn't look so great. In this fight, he looked like he was still making sloppy mistakes, but he was in more control than Michael Chandler was. Chandler was just going for broke the whole time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And just in case he was holding back just a little bit more, and he was able to capitalize on Chandler's forward momentum, landing that beautiful uppercut, putting Chandler's on his ass. So giving second round to Gaethje, going into the third, we got 1-1. That's what the MMA neighborhood has it.
Yes, easily 1-1 going in the third round. Third round, it started, the minutes started dwindling down, and honestly, I still felt like Michael Chandler was kind of getting the edge of the third round for a little bit. Now,
was this the round when Chandler went for that takedown and Gaethje reversed it too?
Yes,
oh,
I'm
man,
pretty sure.
That was a wild exchange.
Yeah, do those counts as takedowns for Chandler or for Gaethje?
I think it just breaks even.
It just breaks even?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Well, the third round was very difficult. Granted, I haven't rewatched any of these fights.
Right. And we're all heated in a moment. I mean, we're just screaming our ass
exactly.
off.
So it was very...
Like I said, people's main event, baby.
It was fucking wild.
We got straight to the bang, baby. It was
4 knockouts in a row in prelims, and then this fight, get the fuck out of here, dude.
War of the year, war of the century.
What more do
baby.
you want? What more do you want, people?
You know what I want? I want another round, baby. Because
that's what
I want. I want. This should have been a 5-round war.
Should have been.
Because this was nothing but greatness, baby.
Oh my God.
Michael Chandler. Unfortunately, it came down to the unanimous decision. Justin Gaethje took the win, but it was beautiful. At the end of the third round, Chandler's still coming down with his hands down, taking shots like a zombie, like a madman, and taking everything JC can throw at him.
Yes.
But Homer Simpson, Justin Gaethje took all the shots Chandler could throw and came back and landed better.
Yeah.
And Gaethje pulled it off. He's the better brawler, dude.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far because honestly, dude,
he's the better brawler, man.
He's pretty good. I'd call honestly. They're on the same level. They're on the same level. They're on the same fucking level.
Michael Chandler said this was an ill-intended fight. He doesn't recommend you fight like this, but he said he was selfish and he wanted to challenge himself against Justin Gaethje. And put it on the line and see who was the best. You know. And they just didn't give a fuck, man. All the training went out the window.
It was great.
It was balls to walls, the most amazing fight I've seen in recent years. And hands down to both men. Yes. Thank you for fucking giving us the greatest fight I've ever seen.
So Justin Gaethje gets winner of Poirier and Olives, right?
Oh,
that's what's gonna happen, right?
What about Islam? What about Khabib Jr. over there?
That's what people are saying, but honestly, I still stand by. I think Islam should go to Beneil Dariush.
Yeah.
Gaethje fights the winner, whoever wins the lightweight title, and he fights the winner. And Michael Chandler, he's already called out Conor McGregor for next year. So let's all make those happen.
Yeah, well, fool Khabib Jr. Let's just say that right now. And you know what I'm saying? And Justin Gaethje, how can you deny the man a fucking title shot to that fucking epic ass war? So, this was amazing.
Come on.
Islam Jr., I don't know about Beneil Dariush. I think they're homies. I think Islam Jr. can maybe even fight Chandler. Next. Or loser of Oliveira and Poirier.
Ooh, fight the loser?
Yeah.
Okay, if he doesn't do a Beneil.
And then Gaethje fights the winner.
All right.
And we move on, baby. But dang, that was a hot one.
And
it was so hot. It was just so hot in there, baby.
Dude, now
and then we move on to Shane Burgos.
Yeah, Shane Burgos versus
Shane Burgos.
Shane Burgos versus Billy Quarantillo.
Now, nothing to take away, but it was such a hot fight. It was hard to watch this one, but these guys put it on the line too.
They did.
Shane Burgos was looking like he got a little hurt in the first round because Quarantillo, I cannot pronounce his name.
Just call him Billy.
Billy was putting it on him the first round. It was a good match.
It was.
And this was very back and forth as well.
Yeah,
man.
Same thing. I thought Billy took a round, possibly even 2, but he ended up losing in the unanimous decision.
Yeah.
I thought he did very well. Shane Burgos, he's becoming like a good fan fight for me. You know what I'm saying? I like watching him fight.
Fan favorite right there.
Fan favorite. I'm sorry. I like watching him fight. Is he kind of getting to the top 10, top 15? Maybe. He's not even ranked. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's around there.
So maybe give him a top 11 between 15 opponent next time.
Dude, he looked good, man.
He did. You know what I'm saying?
Billy looked game. Billy was game.
I liked Billy too.
Yeah, he was coming at Shane Burgos. He looked like he was hurting Shane Burgos, and Burgos fucking put it back on him, dude.
Yeah, big time.
And took over. So I give Burroughs props because Billy had like a lot of fucking volume on that dude.
It was honestly going back and forth. It was awesome. A great fight.
Another great fight.
But like you just said, Chandler versus Gaethje, we just watched that, and then this fight afterwards, like, bro, anything after that Chandler and Gaethje fight was gonna be a slump. It doesn't matter, dude.
5-round rematch.
We did a fucking adrenaline dump. You know what I'm saying?
5-round rematch. Chandler versus Gaethje. I don't give a fuck. Let's just
Chandler versus McGregor, bro.
Yeah. Ooh, there's that too.
Mm-hmm.
Ole! All right.
Hold on. Now we go to the.
No, don't you dare intro this one.
We got to go to the fight. Oh, you know what? You're right. You intro it, man. That's your boy. It's your boy.
Yeah, look. Frankie the Answer Edgar, man. This boy's been nothing but a legend. Nothing but respect, okay? He's took on Chito Vera. Didn't do so bad in this match. He didn't. He took over the first round with some good takedowns. Had some good stand-up, too. Was making some good combination. Was entering in and out pretty well. Mm-hmm. In the second round, was doing the same good work halfway through, but then ends up getting caught with a good knee from Chito Vera. And the tide has turned. Yeah. Frank Edgar's on that rocky streak. We've seen him there multiple times throughout his career. Mm-hmm. And in the third round, oh, God bless him, he takes a vicious front kick. And Steven gets so hard from it.
Fuck out, baby.
Not the fuck out. He gets dropped.
Motherfucker.
He gets dropped. It's a fucking brutal.
Yo, man, it's Mr. Glassjaw himself, the answer with the glass. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to stop this right now. Look. I'm going to say this right now.
Devin so mad, people.
It's hard for me. Look,
Devin hates it when I talk shit on Frankie Edgar.
Just like,
he hates it when I talk shit on Frankie Edgar.
Look, Frankie Edgar just got knocked out with one of the worst knockouts in the world earlier this year.
Yeah.
By a flying knee knockout. Okay, he's coming off the flying knee knockout loss. And now he just took a pretty nasty front kick. Okay.
Yeah, we all. And now
you're gonna hear it from me. It's really hard for me to say this. I don't want to see him fight again. I do. I know he's got one. Let's see one more. One more retire. Let him retire. But it's this time, baby. I can't take any more of this. This is killing me. So yeah, the Steven's freaking out right now, but I can't take this anymore. I love Frankie Edgar. He didn't do bad. He looked great. To me, he still looked great, but I can't see it. I can't take it, Frankie. Frankie, don't do it anymore, baby. Give me one. Go do it do it unranked guy or the top 15, baby. I can't do this.
Can I talk now?
Go ahead.
Mr. Glassjaw himself made another appearance. There we go. You didn't think I was going to finish my sentence, but I goddamn well was. Because you know what? Fucking seen it happen, but I will agree with you. He was doing great in the first rounds. Granted, when he was on top, took him down, he wasn't doing shit. It was very boring to me. He literally wasn't doing anything on the ground when he was on top. But whatever. It's not like I'm a huge fan of Chito anyways, but I fucking called it because everyone knows this shit's gonna happen. Honestly, I agree with you. Frankie Edgar should retire. I'm tired of calling on this shit. I'm tired of being right on this.
Hey, you know what?
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be wrong.
You know what? Fuck Chito Vera, right? You flipped off my boy. I call you out, Chito Vera. You want some, baby? I'll get you some, baby.
Shit.
My first fight, UFC. Chito Vera, where you at, baby? 135. I'll make 135. Dog, I got you right now.
Everybody,
baby.
This is the MMA neighborhood first. This is the first
dude,
fight.
This is it. I got Chito Vera, my first fight, baby, because I don't give a fuck. He flipped out my boy mid-round, dude.
Bro,
I'm tired of this, dude. You can't be disrespecting the answer.
This is an MMA neighborhood first.
This is a call out.
Devin has finally called out a fighter.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure this is the MMA neighborhood first, people.
Let's go. 135. That's my weight class, baby.
Everybody go tweet at Cheeto saying we got to fight for him. Yep. All right.
I got one for him, baby.
Now we are gonna take.
I'll get him. I'll get him right now for that, dude. Don't shit. This is for my boy, baby. I'm dedicated. Let's do this.
All right, buddy. Before we move on,
okay,
we're gonna take a little break. We will be right back with the remaining of this card. All right.
Got you, Cheeto.
And we are back. I'm Steven.
I'm Devin.
And we are going over the remainder of UFC 268, Usman versus Covington 2. But before we get to that, we have the co-main women's strawweight title, Rose Namajunas, Thug Rose versus Zhang Weili.
Baby.
I had to sing it like you, bro.
Yeah,
just a little tribute to you, bro.
I appreciate that.
Now, this was a fucking fight.
Yeah, this was a war, baby. And I predicted this. I said it was going to be a 5-round decision, man. Yeah. Zhang Weili was training with Henry Cejudo, taking on some of them wrestling tips, implementing it in this game plan.
Yes.
And it was working for some of the fight or for
the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
I was impressed by Zhang Weili's takedowns. Obviously of course, she was going to try some, but I didn't think she was actually going to be too effective with them because it is like a kind of new skill in a sense where she is going to be implemented and not just be a stand-up chick, trying to throw bombs and shit. So I was impressed with the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, and you're saying like it was a new skill she took on, and it was. I think if she had more time with it, maybe she should have had a fight in between this so she can get used to that skill of wrestling and become more natural, because it didn't look as natural. We were both talking about that night that it wasn't her natural skill set.
I kind of had a feeling everything was going to look a lot forced. Telegraph.
It's forced.
Yes.
But it worked for a little bit.
Yeah.
But Rose Namajunas is the champion she is, man.
She did
adapted to it and was able to capitalize and even get some takedowns herself.
Yeah, she actually did pretty good when she was on her back, when Zhang Weili was on top.
Didn't take any damage off her back.
Not a whole lot. Maybe a few punches here and there, but nothing critical, nothing severe. Was always able to get back up. But honestly, Rose Namajunas, she did lose a couple of these rounds.
She did. It was scary in the beginning.
It was.
But she, like a champion she is, she was able to figure it out, and like I said, take some takedowns in the end. She was able to get on top of Zhang Weili.
I think, for the whole 4th or 5th round.
4th or 5th round, and reverse the game plan on Zhang Weili. Yeah. And dude, the Rosella was freaking killing it, baby. She was in there just doing her thing, killing it, and maintaining and keeping her belt around her waist, baby. But, Zhang Weili came with that game plan. It was almost good enough.
Almost.
It was scary in the beginning. We're stressing out. Rose thought it through. She figured her out. And, dude, Rose looked great on the feet, too, man. Her stand-up's just phenomenal, bro.
She is one of the best in that division.
Yeah,
man.
dude.
She really is.
By far.
Hands down.
Do you see anybody lined up to take on Rose next for the champion?
There's a couple people, actually, shockingly. I don't know if people know this.
Yeah, because I'm like, who's next for the Thug?
Who's next for the Thug in the strawweight division? Now, everybody should know about Carla Esparza.
Oh,
everybody should know about Carla Esparza. Everybody thinks, not everybody, but a lot of people do think she has done enough in the win streak that she has or whatever, and that they already fought once and beat Rose. Yeah. Rose wants that one back. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good match, yeah.
But there is also Marina Rodriguez, who just won a fight and looking spectacular. You know what I'm saying?
Dern?
Yeah, she beat Mackenzie. She beat Mackenzie Dern. Yeah. And Mackenzie Dern was on a fat win streak too. So, there's Carla Esparza, who's ranked number 2. We have Marina Rodriguez, who's ranked number 3. Dang. And those are really the only 2 chicks I see in that division. I like it. That, depending which one.
I like it.
I know Rose wants Carla, but Dana White
gives Zhang Weili the other one.
Well, Dana White says we have other options. Damn. So I don't know if Dana White wants to give it to a wrestler like Carla Esparza.
You're right.
I don't think
might not want to risk it too.
Exactly. So I don't think he wants to do this. So I think it's going to lean towards Marina Rodriguez.
We'll have to find out. If not, I think Marina should fight Zhang Weili, and we got Esparza and Rose rematch.
Man, I want Rodriguez to fight goddamn fucking Joanna Jędrzejczyk, because I want my chick to come back and fight for this.
Yeah, she's been out for a while, man.
Dude,
I don't know. Her back in the division.
Like, bro, I want to see her come back and either Jędrzejczyk, she could fight Zhang Weili again, or something, get back in the mix, or she could fight.
I like that.
Carla Esparza.
I mean, how can you not that? That was last year's fight of the year, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, let's
get it going.
Let's fucking do this. Come back.
Going.
I want to see you fight.
She looked like ET though,
bro.
Leaving that one.
I mean, first of all, I still thought she won that fight.
Hey, come home, baby.
Come home. Go to your home, baby. Come home, please.
Come home. We phone home. Come home, baby. We want it. So. Moving on now.
Moving on.
I think it might be.
It's time! Get it, baby! Yeah!
For the main event of the evening. Usman versus Covington 2, baby. The rematch.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. That's pretty good.
It was on.
It was a little rough at the end, but I give it a 7.5.
Usman Covington 2, baby. And, we start with a bang, we end with a bang. And we got a banger at the end.
And a little controversial, in my opinion.
Very controversial.
A little controversial.
Well, first off, not as crazy as the first fight. Not as wild.
No,
Covington had a very more precise strategy in this one. He stayed calm in this one. He wasn't going to be reckless. He picked his shots. Defense was high.
Yes.
Usman didn't look as great, in my opinion. Was landing good shots, but he looked impatient and looked.
I'm sorry. Colby was fucking tagging homeboy up.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
We're going.
Colby, dude.
Let us know, Steve. Steve, how'd it go, Steve?
Dude, okay.
Steve, let us know.
At first, dude, I'm always saying Colby Covington was, like you said, patient. A lot more patient in this. But he still had those hands. Was he used a little bit of head movement? Just a little bit. But as soon as it got into like the second and third rounds, and when he started getting tagged up himself, he lost all mobility in his fucking neck to move out of the center line, like I've been fucking telling people. He had to get off center line to really last all 5 rounds with this. But the one thing that he did implement, as you called, was, man, you try and take him down. Try. Yeah. And he did, kind of. But they didn't count him. They didn't count him.
One of them didn't count because he didn't.
No, they didn't count any of the takedowns.
Yeah, there's a couple, but he never got position. Usman got immediate backup, and when Usman got Kobe down, Kobe got immediately back up. So they just kept breaking even on the fucking takedowns.
But I mean,
I didn't mind them. They helped out from. They still wear the other opponent down. I just think Kobe took a little bit too much damage. His game plan was smart because obviously in the later rounds he looked like he was taking over. Yeah, in the first 2 he gave up, I think, and in the later rounds I think he was taking over.
Like honestly. At the end of the 5th round, and it's going to decision, I had no doubt in my head that it was 3-2 Colby Covington. Look, like I said, a lot of people would disagree with me according to the subreddits on Reddit and Bleacher Report. But I don't know. Let me rewatch these fights again, and maybe I'll change my decision. Right. But as of right now, from the first time I saw it, doing this podcast right now, I had it 3-2 Covington. I thought it was a bullshit decision. I thought he dazed him more. I thought he did more. Obviously it was a back and forth. He did lose rounds 2, but I thought it was a kind of a controversial decision.
Well, I'm gonna have to agree with you, brother. I mean,
really?
Yeah, I don't think it was so tight that I like definitely got Kobe, but that's what I had going into the end of this fight. I had Kobe. I think he did wobble him a little bit more. I think Kobe did wobble Usman. I thought Usman get wobbled more than Kobe.
Yes, I thought so too.
Now, the forward pressure was more Usman, but it didn't mean Kobe wasn't being effective. Yeah. I think Kobe took the later rounds. The only thing is there wasn't no defiant moment in that 5th round. Mm-hmm. It was so like... there wasn't enough going on.
Yeah, he didn't just do... He did that little extra.
But he did I still think there was a wobble in that round.
Yeah.
And, man, I mean, fuck, I give it up to Kobe still. And if you look at Usman's face in this, at the end of the fight, he didn't look like a winner. He didn't seem like he felt like he won. He didn't act like he won. He wasn't excited to win. No. And so I want to see a trilogy down the road. Maybe not right away, but...
Usman said he'd be down to fight him a third time. He'd be down.
This is an even fight, dude. It's a very tight, close matchup.
This is the best welterweight title fight. Yeah. In this modern time right now.
Yeah, these guys are matched so well. The first fight was so close. Yeah. And this one was even closer. I mean, fuck. I might have gave it. I think I gave it to Kobe as well.
I give it to Covington too. Yeah. Like I said, I think we'd both have to rewatch it. Honestly, we'd both have to rewatch it.
And like I said, it wasn't like for sure Kobe, but I lean towards Kobe in that one.
At least going to the 5th round, we'd both agree it was 2-2.
2-2, yeah.
2-2. 5th round was the defined moment. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We'd have to rewatch it. Mm-hmm. But this fight did bring up something. Because I'm kind of fucking tired of people saying, but the damage on his face. Dude, shut the fuck up. They do not judge. That's not a category in the scorecards. Stop bringing up face damage because it means nothing. Yeah. And and another thing that this fucking fight card, these are my little discrepancies. I'm tired of fighters fucking grabbing their eye and waving at the ref, saying like, "What? You didn't see that? You didn't see that, bro?" They're watching you both. If he he's not calling it, and this happened in the Chandler and Gaethje fight, that Gaethje thought he got eye poked, and fucking Chandler goes and socks him, and everyone started booing. It's like, yo, protect yourself at all times. Protect yourself at all times. I don't fucking feel sorry for you, Justin Gaethje. Right. You dropped your hands, grabbing your fucking eye, and Chandler fucking hit you. And guess what?
Be careful, man.
Hey, we've seen it before. We've seen that happen before. The ref didn't stop it. The fighter stopped defending himself, and he got fucking knocked out. We've seen it before.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the two things. I'm tired of people talking about damage on people's faces and fighters just automatically assuming that the ref is going to stop them all because they grabbed their eye.
They start fighting
bullshit.
They start fighting. They change opponents in the middle of a fight.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like, ref, you just stop this?
But who do you? So who do you
bro.
have?
Come on, bro.
Now that the main event's over.
I'm sorry, I had to go on my little rant. Sorry.
Who do you have next for Usman? Where does Usman go? Who's the next in line for the welterweight title shot? Now that Usman's beat Kobe twice, Masvidal twice, Burns. What does he beat Burns twice?
He's beat Burns twice?
No, does he beat Burns twice?
Oh,
next?
does he beat?
I mean, who's next for
Let's pull up
Usman,
these
dude?
welterweight rankings real quick, everybody.
Does Hamzat come in?
Hamzat?
Chimaev?
Hazmat?
Nah, it's Hamzat.
I don't care.
Does he come in?
No.
Okay,
now I think Hazmat should face Vincent Luque. That's my thought.
Okay. What about Leon Edwards and Masvidal?
That's a title eliminator.
What about Leon Edwards versus Masvidal?
Well, Leon Edwards is facing Masvidal.
So if Leon wins, does he get the fight tonight?
Yes. If he wins, Leon will get the fight. Usman. If Masvidal wins, I don't think Masvidal deserves it.
I think the division just got real boring.
Bro, what are you talking about? There's so many good people still.
I like Luque. I like the
Luque's fun. There's still Stephen Thompson. Stephen Thompson got Michael Chiesa.
I'm stressed out.
I'm stressed
I think
out.
it's this decision that Kobe didn't win. I think because he looked like he won. Now it's messing with me. Who does Kobe fight next then? Who does Kobe fight?
Everything's like because all the really good like title eliminators, like the people that are getting, if they win their next fight, they're gonna be fighting for that title. Those people are already fighting right now.
Does Kobe wait for the Masvidal Edwards to finish
and
out?
he fights the loser?
I know he wants Masvidal. Yeah. Or what about Burns? Kobe and Burns would be tight.
I'd be down for that too. Damn. I'd be really down.
That's hot.
I think you're a little hasty saying the welterweight division's boring.
The title shot spot. I don't know.
Title shot's a little boring. A little stale right now.
Still, like, there's no. What I mean by that is there's no real contender at the moment ready for the title.
Well, like I said, because those people that are true contenders are already in fights. We just have to wait for them.
Shit needs to play out.
I'm pretty sure Leon Edwards and Masvidal is fighting next month in December 11th.
Nice, baby.
December 11th is Leon Edwards and Masvidal.
Yeah, that card's stacked. That should be our next pay-per-view, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think there's also a bitchin' ass fight night coming up too.
Oh yeah, Holloway.
Yes.
Holloway is next
Holloway
weekend.
and Yair Rodriguez. Woo. So we might want to double check on that one, see if we want to do a little podcast on that one.
That would be nice.
Shit, or maybe we could even do a live stream or something.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. We could talk it out, you know what I'm saying?
We'll figure it out.
But that is our conclusion for our podcast.
Amazing. And dude, I just still can't get over that Chandler and Gaethje fight. I'm sorry.
Phenomenal.
If you didn't see it, please go because I am still hard as a rock. And my panties are still wet. And thank you both guys for fighting for us.
Honestly, thank the prelim fighters.
Yeah,
thank all the fighters because honestly,
the
whole card was so amazingly fire. It was phenomenal.
That's why we're here, baby.
This is probably
that's why we're fans.
This is the best card this year so far.
I have to agree. It's pretty solid.
So far, the best card.
Loving it, baby.
What I'm saying? So, Devin, what's our YouTube that people can like and follow us on?
You can definitely come into our YouTube and follow us at MMA Neighborhood.
And what about the IG?
IG would be at MMA Neighborhood _Graham, baby.
Wow. And you know what? Everybody, keep listening, keep liking, keep subscribing. Make sure you're commenting everything because you know what? We're soon going to have fucking video.
Oof.
We were talking to the fans when we were watching the fights. And guess what? We heard you guys loud and clear.
They want to see it, baby.
You guys want to see the faces. You guys want to put the voice to the mugs. You know what I'm saying?
You. The sexy. I know you want to
say. God damn, you know what I'm saying?
Sexiness behind this.
You know what I'm saying? Dude.
I don't blame you,
y'all want to see these. Let's see these two people right here that we're talking. We speak in the third person right now. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of shit we on. You know what I'm saying? Hammy, bro. But make sure to like, subscribe on everything because it's not the MMA Neighborhood without you. I am Steven.
I'm Devin.
And we love you all and we'll see you and talk to you soon.
You guys have a good one. Enjoy.